In the original Latin Vulgate Bible, there's a Hebrew phrase that translates to Latin as fiat lux, which basically means be light made and light was made. This is where the phrase comes from. And God, let there be light, and there was light. And boy, oh boy, is there light. This is the light that was made that I'm sure they were talking about. It just took a while to create. This is the Ego Portable Light. Portable area light, tool only, because as you guys probably remember, I have a bunch of Ego things already. I have the lawnmower, the snow blower, the pressure washer, leaf blower, a few other things. And they all share the common battery / charger package. So I bought the tool only version. And just for the record, I don't get sponsored for these products. I buy all my own products, so these are just honest reviews for products that I really like that you guys might find handy. This one in particular, I think will be a great shop light. It's got several light output values to it. You can set it for 600 lumens, 1600, 3200, 4800, 6400, and there's even a boost mode which brings up to 10,000 lumens. At the lowest setting this will run for 36 hours. At the highest they say 3 hours, but that is temperature dependent. If the light gets too hot, it'll trim down to the next lowest setting from the big high boost mode of 10,000. So they say average about an hour depending on your ambient temperature, so that's plenty of light. The panels are adjustable, which I'll show you when we get out of the box here, but yeah, great product. So if you want to see more about this guy, stay tuned. Okay, so this is the way the unit folds down. It's a nice compact little cube. In the back is where the battery would go in. It's got the usual release here for the battery systems. These panels fold out and up, and there you go. You can fold these panels wherever you like. If you want all your light forward, it'll do it. If you want to shine some up, Bob's your uncle. 4 panels. Slide them back like this. Now you've got 360-degree light. Very flexible design. I really like that. It's got a really nice carry handle at the top too, once you have it all folded out. It's quite heavy. On the side you've got all the controls. There's an on-off button, and when you turn it on it reverts back to the lowest light output, so then you'll have to step it up from here to the 5 levels, or hold this button to get your boost mode. There's up and down, of course. This is called the panel button here, and what this does is allow you to cycle through how many panels are lit at a time. So if you only need one little light for camping, put her on low, put one panel on. If you want to light up the whole campground, flip her to 360 and annoy all your neighbors, just like sunrise. The other handy thing I found, there is a USB A connector here, so you can charge your phone and other devices off this thing, well, off the big battery, which is super cool. Very handy for camping, even though that's not why I bought it, but if that's what you're looking for. The other handy thing on this unit is these. They call them rafter hooks. So you can hang this light off a rafter or anything else upside down. And it also comes with 2 different sizes of threaded mounts here to put this thing onto a pedestal, which is super cool. So of course when we're talking about a light, the interesting part is the light, not the actual device. So we're going to wait a couple minutes here till it gets dark outside, and we're going to give this thing the beans. Okay guys, excuse the mess in the shop right now. It's been winter, so we're finally coming out of hibernation. Here's the Ego Area Work Light on the tripod. I'm gonna set it up like this to try to light up as much of the garage as possible. We might adjust it a little bit to get the optimal lighting. And we'll see how it does at the different light levels. Likely this thing will probably go up against something like that LED workshop light I have got on a stand over here. So we'll compare it to that after, when we get to the maximum light output. And I think we'll set this up looking into the shop, because that's what we're going to be trying to light up. Actually, let me see if I can back this up a bit here. There we go. Okay, so we'll start off with the lights out. Here's our baseline with the lights out. I'm going to turn the light on. This is the right now the lowest setting. Which is considered the ambient light setting, I suppose. Here's the next setting. Third. Fourth. Fifth. And we'll try the turbo. That's the turbo mode. So, I mean, if I move the light around a bit, it lights up a great portion of the shop. This would definitely be okay for doing some work in the dark, or just checking out how your body work's going on the car, if you were into that. Here's how it looks with the panels folded to a 360-degree view. And it actually does a fair job of lighting this space up. Pretty impressive, actually. Alright, so for reference, here's that dual LED work light. And I gotta be honest, it's I don't think it's as bright, and it's not as white a light. The workshop lights for 4500 Kelvin, these seem to be more maybe 4000 or 3700. I'm not sure. I'll have to look up the specs for this one. These are Husky K40189s. This dual. So that's what they look like out front. So yeah, I mean, I honestly thought these would outdo the Eagle Light, so that's interesting. I'll try to find the specs for these guys. I'll post it. Alright, so what if you bought this light for actual work purposes, to make a living? Maybe you're renovating an apartment that has no power at the moment. You need portable power, portable light, and portable power to charge your phone, which we'll try after. Maybe this is the setup. I'll take you for a round tour with the lights on so we know what we're looking at. This is the top secret location of the amps and octane screening room. And circling around, we've got a bit of an exercise room in this end, stairwell, of course, the stock bar. So let's see what this thing will do with the lights out. Okay, we're on the brightest mode here now, and I've got it set to 360 so you can see. Fortunately, that's messing up the camera, but the walls are bright, bright. You could paint those walls and tell what's wet and dry. The screen is reflecting a ton of light. The 360 panels don't, of course, shine all the way down here, which is understandable. So let me flip the light around. Here's everything concentrated forward into the work area. And if we simply spin it around, it lights up this area pretty well too. That's a good 25 feet or so away from the light, and it's still fairly bright. So yeah, I would say as a work lamp, that's perfectly acceptable. And it should last you all day when you're not running it on the brightest setting. Alright, so this light claims to be useful as an ambient mood light. I don't know, I may have too many panels on here. Let's try this panel switch. Aha. That is just the top. That is only this one. That is the two front ones. How does this look? How is the mood? Yeah, it's not bad. Ooh, there is a feature where you hold down the panel lamp and it does a pulsing light. Would that look like fire? Perhaps. Let's try it. Hold it down. Oh God! Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so that was a failure. Thought I was about to have a helicopter land on my head. That is bright. But as far as ambient light goes, they're not lying. This would be great in a tent or, you know, out here on the cushions. And this battery would last for apparently 36 hours at this setting. But I don't know if that's with all the panels lit or one panel lit, but either way, it's more than enough time to be sitting in the dark. So, actually the dark doesn't last 36 hours. So you could conceivably charge it in between and you'll be just fine. Okay, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's finally gotten dark out. I've just got one panel on the lowest setting. I'm going to switch it now to all panels on. Lowest setting. Next setting. Next. High. And there's uber bright. I don't know about you, but that's got my approval rating. That is bright. So the backyard is actually quite large, and it's lit up. It's lit up all the way to the tops of the trees. I'll take a picture in the daylight for you of what we did, but let me try to make the panels into the 360 config. And we'll see what we got here now. So it's lit up the fence line all the way around. It's lit up most of the back of the house, although that's not what we were shooting for. And the trees all the way around the other side. So if you're out camping and you need to light up the campground, I mean, this is your baby. Okay, so for reference, we're maybe 50 feet from the house. We're on the lowest setting right now. I'm going to crank it up. There she is on high. I don't know about you, but that's pretty impressive for a portable light, and nice white light. I'm going to kill it here because the neighbors downstairs are probably not too happy. Okay, one thing I wanted to mention is the portability of this unit. It is definitely a work light. Dry weight without the battery, almost 9.5 pounds. By the time you add a battery onto this, I've got the 5 amp hour battery, it gets up to 14.5 pounds. So if you were gonna use this for working out in the dark, you'd be good. But as a portable flashlight, don't even think about it. Well, okay, one of the other tests I quickly wanted to do was the USB port. Will it work with the batteries off? Apparently, it does not. Yeah, so you can't turn all the panels off, so unfortunately, you need to have the unit turned on to be able to charge your phones. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, definitely. Ah, well, you know, still a good feature. If you're gonna have the light on, you can plug your phone in around the campfire or table or whatever you're doing, but not while it's off. Too bad. Maybe they can improve that in the future.
All right, time to tally up our scores. For product quality, this thing is put together very well and has a 5-year warranty, so we're going to assign it 5 wrenches in this category. In terms of ease of use and features, the unit is very user friendly. It is slightly heavy to be portable, but it does have a design to be mounted. So the only other thing we found was with the USB charging. It only works when the unit is powered up, not when it's not powered up. And whenever you reboot the device, it reverts back to the lowest setting. It'd be nice if it reverted to the setting you last left it at. So 4 to 5 wrenches there. In terms of performance, this thing puts out an honest an honest day's work worth of light. I mean, 10,000 lumens is plenty bright, and being able to adjust it downwards from there is just great. Being able to charge your phone at the same time, fantastic. No problems there. In terms of value, this thing is $229 Canadian, tool only. The Husky Light I compared it to was $250 Canadian. So, I mean, if you already had a bunch of batteries and stuff, great. Otherwise, it's a little on the pricey side. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for tuning in this week, and hope you enjoyed this review. It seems like a very well built tool, great value. I think if you already own a bunch of Ego branded ecosystem with the batteries and charger, this is a great addition to that. I don't know if I would necessarily run out and buy this if I owned nothing else Ego branded and didn't already have batteries and chargers, but to add to the ecosystem, I think it's money well spent. Great value, great quality product, and yeah, I would definitely endorse this. Thanks for watching.